Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the Coffee Bean Experience.
Welcome back to the Coffee Bean Experience.
Yeah, we're checking back in with you on May 14th, right? I ain't
Dude,
got my
it's
glasses
been like
on,
6 weeks.
Yeah, so deepest apologies from Dave and Zeze.
Yeah.
Dave and Zeze, dude. It's not bad, bro.
Davi in
Dave and
Zaza.
Zeze.
Zazo.
Coming
in
from the great
Zaza.
Pacific Northwest, USA.
Yup. Pretty much.
Yeah, our borders are still locked down.
Yep. Yes, they are.
Yeah. So
Deepest apologies.
deepest apologies for sure.
And, oh boy.
Don't worry about it. I'm not important. They don't want to see my dome,
That's rough.
my ugly
That's
dome.
rough.
But no, on a serious note, where have we been, Zay?
We have been
Like, why
dealing
is
with
it
this
taking you?
coronavirus.
Why is it taking you? Just speak for you personally. Why is it taking you 6 weeks to get back on here? Because you could have done interviews with other people.
Yeah.
What's been going on in your life?
Well, like, realistically, I don't know. It's been hard to get around to it, you know? It's been hard. It's been really hard.
Just
And
be honest. Don't make up a bunch of BS. Just tell them honestly why has it been hard to get around to it?
because,
Quit messing with the features, man. It's your time to talk. What are you doing?
cause
What are you doing?
it's hard when you don't see a bunch of results. So,
A bunch of results like viewership and stuff?
viewership and stuff like that, yeah.
Oh. That's really why you haven't been doing it? Motivated?
Well, no, I don't know. It's just, that's part of it, but not like the whole picture. I don't know. It's just, it didn't seem like a priority, and it got like usual when we started doing it, and then we took a long break, and then we stopped doing it. I don't know. It got really, really hard to get back onto the groove.
Okay, because like for me, I'll just say the other side of it. So, of course, you guys all know this is Dave, of course, talking, and Zeze was just talking. Isaiah was talking a little bit ago.
Yeah, if you forgot our voices for somehow.
Yeah. As if it's been so long.
It's been a while.
It's been weeks.
It's been weeks.
So from my point of view, like Zeze was always the engine behind this show, and he does all the editing. He does an amazing job. So I won't say his age right now, but for all you single ladies, I don't know if he's decided between the priesthood and married life yet, but he is single. He might be dedicated to Jesus, in 5, 6, 8 years, but full-time dedicated Jesus isn't off the market, not getting married. But he's got to take that journey still. But suffice to say, he does all the editing. He does all, like, he's the one that's like, let's go, Dad, let's go. Now,
so I'm the production.
Yeah.
He's the mind behind all this. I guess you could
well,
say.
we have minds. We're different minds. I'm usually the content, like, okay, here's our topic. Here's the direction we're headed tonight. And then Zay just kind of usually, Dave and Zay. That's still kind of cool.
Dave and Zay.
Zay and Dave.
So
Zay and Dave. Zay and Dave. Zay and Dave.
Zavi.
So anyway, basically just from my point of view as the adult, I'm his, as you guys know, if you've listened to other episodes, I'm his dad. It's a kind of a father-son show, which is really cool for me. But I'm just going to be honest, like the last, this whole coronavirus shutdown, COVID-19, man, I know a lot of you out there. I just want to say a big shout out to all my brothers and sisters who have been unemployed. I think there's 30 million. Google this real quick, man. How many people filed for unemployment right now in the United States? So there's like 30 million, I think it is, 32 million filed for unemployment, and we're not even scratching the tip of the iceberg. Not to be a Debbie Downer for you guys, but it's going to be 18 months, easy recovery. It's just me and a lot of my business friends that are in finance. This is going to be a rough road ahead. We're not out of the woods. So, and I'm sure, I just heard, dude, we have viewers in all parts of the world here for this show.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. So
That's pretty cool.
I don't know. We would love to get comments. You can email us. You can email us at
So 22 million, I guess.
22 million? No. Unemployment claims above 36 million.
Oh, 36.
How do you miss that right there? 36 million, bro.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Well, 36
22
million.
million. This must have been the 22 million must have been like a certain period of time, but there's been a total of like over 32 million unemployment.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. And
Yeah.
so but just to give a shout out to all our brothers and sisters, it's been a rough. Just to lay it out there, I'm not unemployed at this time, but my job is in jeopardy. I don't know if I will have a job in a few months. So I am a finance manager. Actually, I help run organization, and I sadly I get to be a key decision maker in people getting laid off, but I also have to participate in my own layoff. So imagine that. Imagine you're not the owner of the company, but you're a key decider, and yet you have to be the person that says, you need to cut my hours back too. You need to cut my pay back too. I mean, this is where we're at. This is the new reality. So for me, the last 8 weeks or so since the shutdown, actually it's been more like 10 weeks.
It's nuts, you know, and
How
people.
long has the shutdown been?
I don't know.
Let me see your phone. Go ahead, you talk. Go ahead. You were saying it's nuts.
Just it's crazy to me how.
Did we even introduce our show, dude? Did we say welcome to the Coffee Bean Experience?
Oh no!
Welcome to the Coffee Bean Experience. This is Dave and Zay. Zay and Dave.
Zave.
Okay, go ahead, bro. Sorry, what were you?
So I was saying how.
Time limit. Ask for more time.
How crazy, like, how we're still very global, like it's like history's repeating itself. So I was talking to a friend about this. Shoot, I'm forgetting. Oh, so you know how like Hitler, it's not really related to Hitler because this is a virus.
Well, it's a little bit.
Right, because it shows how global our people are.
Yeah.
Because Hitler blew through everybody. Like the Germans didn't even think about this. Like a little guy that had like no say in everything became like one of the world's most feared powers. Like Germany became one of the most feared powers. And so this coronavirus goes to show that this stuff can still happen, guys. History is due to repeat. And like who is it that says there's nothing new under the sun?
Well, Ecclesiastes.
The book says there's nothing new under the sun. And this is gonna repeat, guys. People don't realize that history just repeats itself on and on and on, and this is just another
crazy. It does
kind of Hitler almost. It's weird. It's crazy how global people are.
Oh, so we're 7 weeks into this thing. Dang, it feels like 10 weeks. Do you know we're only 7 weeks into this? Like Governor Inslee shut down Washington, I think March 18th. I'm looking at this.
This is nuts. This whole thing is just
March
crazy.
18th. It is stupid. It's crazy.
It's
people
crazy.
are literally living like in fear, dude. They don't even really know what they're afraid of. So look, 18th, 25th, 1 week, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just finished our 8th week, dude, of this shutdown madness. So anyway, I just wanted to say I apologize for not. I mean, we got more content. You know, our brains are full of crazy, wacky ideas. And I heard, dude, from your we were able to look at some data.
Yeah.
And how much? 75% are females.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to the females out there.
Females.
Yeah, let me clap into the mic. Thank you, females. I can't believe more dudes aren't into it because, hey, way to go, females, for representing, because we're kind of straight shooters, man. Like, we don't hold back too much. And this guy over here is a little bit more of a Trump supporter. Well,
okay, I'm not a Trump supporter. Don't put me in that. Don't put me in that. I'm not a Trump supporter.
Why don't you just own it?
Because I'm not a Trump supporter. Listen. No, I'm not. Listen, I support every president through and through until I understand it.
I'm about to throw up on the microphone.
Okay, listen. I just turned a certain age to where I'm starting to understand things. It's becoming more clear to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but I've always respected every president, even
you
Obama.
Didn't respect Obama?
Yes, I did. I respected Obama. I mean, he's our president. So I respect them until they do something very, very, very stupid. And I'm like this with everybody. If they do something good, yay.
So
or
this
something
is
bad.
But
nay.
why can't you just acknowledge this? Why can't you acknowledge this? That in your young age, and I think that's wise of you that you're kind of coming full circle. why can't you just own this though? See, because the number one thing all of us need to be able to do is when we get valid, grounded feedback about ourselves,
Yeah.
we might not like it, but we need to think about it. And we need to eventually, if it's right on, because there's a way you can see if it's right on.
Yeah.
So here's a perfect example, Isaiah. You need to own the fact that you bashed Obama and that Trump could do no wrong when he first got elected in your eyes. And that's how you talked. That's how I don't know how you handled it publicly, but that's how you talked privately in the home around all the kids. And it's like, hey, dude, there was now granted, I don't agree with a lot of the policy decisions of Obama. I don't. Just like I don't agree with a lot of the personal character, moral decisions of Trump. I don't agree. I don't like how he comes across.
Yeah.
His policy decisions have been pretty good. I mean, there's few things I don't agree with. I liked Obama's personality. You can't deny that dude was a G. Like, he just knew how to...
He was a people pleaser.
He was a people pleaser, man. And there's something to be said for that. But the problem I have with Obama is he only cared about one part of our nation. That's what I would say. It was obvious. It was one part of our nation. And it wasn't even just black people, minorities. Actually, he didn't care too much about his own quote unquote people.
Yeah.
But this is what I would say, Isaiah. You need to own, so that it's awesome you've come to this place of saying, you know what, I do need to be more objective and neutral and really get both sides of the story. And just acknowledge where just like one of your, I don't know, actually I think one of your idols is Ben Shapiro.
I wouldn't say idol. I just really
you
like
respect him, admire him
a lot.
Even he will admit, and I've heard him say quite a few times, that he's grown and changed in his views and ideas. Yeah. If you haven't grown and changed in your views and ideas, you're a moron. That's just truth. You are a closed-minded, pig-headed, stubborn moron if you're not growing and changing in your views, because we all should be.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's certain truths in the world we shouldn't grow from, that I don't need to grow from. Like, a man is a man, a woman is a woman. Right. I'm not a woman because I feel like a woman. Now, how I relate to those that struggle with transgender and struggle with, their gender identity, I need to grow and learn how to how to be compassionate and love them more, and how to communicate our message of truth. But there's certain truths in the world that you don't need to grow from. Mm-hmm. But in many areas, we do need to grow, and I need to grow with how I communicate my truths. So anyway, I wanted to just go real quick back and say, hey, sorry for dropping off the radar. It's been a rough 7 weeks for me. Just a ton of stuff happening in our society, and so we definitely plan to get back on track with recording.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you remotivated after?
Yeah, we have a full set of episodes coming for you guys this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little preview. Actually, we need You know what we need to do? In our previous episodes, we actually had come up with, we said, oh, we're going to cover this.
Yeah, and the next one. And we said we'd give a sneak peek, and we never did it.
And we never did it.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie. I forgot the schedule. I think it should be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, not Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
I think it was.
It was Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. I like Monday, Wednesday, Friday more. That way you get a break in between.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah, I don't care what you do. Go ahead, just make that determination. We need to go back to your job, though. Your assignment is to go back through our episodes and listen to what we said we would cover so we could cover.
Yeah, I need to do that. Yikes.
Yeah. Anyway, so my life is still up in the air. The finances are getting tight around the house. I'm definitely probably looking at a pay cut. But we definitely still plan to stay on the air. I feel like Isaiah got
as long as we have internet.
As long as we can afford
or cellular data, we're good.
Cellular data.
Something
we'll be recording
out.
from our phones. Yeah, we are in a state park.
We're at Starbucks, guys.
We're in a state park on our cell phones because we don't have a house right now.
All right.
You share. So you got reinvigorated by seeing what?
Well, not just reinvigorated by seeing that.
Dude,
I found new motivation. It's something else to do.
That's called being reinvigorated.
Right.
I know your young mind doesn't quite have the vocabulary.
I know. I just. Okay, fine. reinvigorated by seeing that we have people, I guess, that listen to the podcast.
What do you mean you guess? Isn't it pretty fact?
Yeah.
So what? Like,
If the app's
can
not
you pull
tweaking
that up real
balls?
quick? Pull that up.
Yeah. I'll show it on screen. So basically,
So basically,
so our analytics say that
we have people listening.
we have people in
name
the
all the places.
50% in
No,
US.
don't do percentages.
Stop.
Just name all the places.
35% in Ireland.
Dude, I said don't do percentages. I'm the producer.
Okay, fine.
No, well, you're
we
the
have
producer.
US,
You're technically
Ireland,
the producer.
Israel, and Hong Kong.
No, I'm sorry. Start over, please. All the way from the top.
Okay. US, Ireland, Israel, and Hong Kong. And then our platforms, most commonly known on Spotify, then others 14% unaccounted for.
I don't do percentages.
Then
So
Anchor,
our platforms are
and then
Anchor,
Google.
Anchor, and Spotify.
Yeah. And then our
what-
ages.
Nobody's going to our YouTube. We don't know how to track that, huh?
No, you can, but we got to go to our YouTube channel.
Oh yeah. Oh right.
Yeah.
Right.
Have
Have you checked that at all to see views on that?
No, not really.
Oh, why not?
No.
Anyway,
I've done it a while.
So go ahead. Sorry. And then
73%, I'm giving percentage because
yeah. This
majority
is
of people are 18 through 22.
yeah, baby. 18 to what generation is that? Can you Google that?
And majority females too. 78%
Majority
are females.
females and majority 18 to 22.
Less
Yo.
than 1%, less than 2%, sorry, are non-binary and not specified.
Oh, dude,
Don't laugh at that. It's
I'm
not okay.
sorry. No. I mean, no offense, but if you're listening to this show and you're non-binary, then you realize I don't agree with your
You're
non-binary.
low-key kind of listening to the wrong show, my guy.
No. They can keep. I think that's awesome that they have an open mind and listening to us. I would
Yeah.
love to talk with them, and I'm very open to
Yeah, we can set that on a Discord, FaceTime, whatever you guys
those
want
kind
to
of
do.
dialogues.
We'd totally be down to
but
talk
I just
to you.
when you slap me for laughing at being non-binary, I'm sorry. No offense to everybody out there that thinks you're non-binary, but it's kind of crazy to say you're non-binary. You're female or male. That's the only two options. There's only two genders in the world.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So in that way, if you know, it's like saying you don't just get to make up, like there's science and there's facts.
Yeah.
And you might not want to identify with either gender. Maybe that's what you're calling non-binary. And I guess if that's the definition of non-binary, I'm cool with that. And you want to say somebody's non-binary, I don't identify with any gender. Okay.
Yeah.
But two genders, bro.
For
You're
sure.
still, you could not want to identify and you're still
Right.
male or female.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's
Okay.
tonight's episode. But anyway, thank you all for listening.
Yeah, thank you.
Dude, 70 whatever percent female
80,
and
78%.
18 to 22. What? Oh yeah, you were going to look up what generation that is.
What
I don't know
generation?
if you guys know this. Yeah, you got generation have names.
Like Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
I'm a Gen Xer. Gen
gay.
X. I'm a Gen X.
That's weird.
Yeah, shush up, dude. We rock. What are you talking about, bruh? And what generation are you, bro?
I'm Gen Z.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm pretty
Are
sure
you
I'm Gen
really
Z.
Gen Z?
Because Aiden's a Gen Z and he's 2006.
Gen Z. We're Googling this. We're not geniuses, by the way. We just Google everything like all the rest of you. Everybody's an expert. You just Google something. So researchers
Google has
in
everything.
popular media use the mid to late 90s as starting birth years and the early 2010s as ending birth years. So you
so I'm
are
a
a Gen
Gen
Z.
Z.
Right on. So
Don't do all that. That's a lot of work.
no, so it would be Gen Zs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Gen Zs would be our biggest population listening.
that's crazy.
That's crazy,
That's the
bro.
late,
Where's all my Gen Xers out there?
Second gen.
Second gens?
Yeah.
I like to research all this kind of stuff. Generation. I wonder if you're in Hong Kong or whatever. You said Hong Kong. Dang, where's our Japan, Tokyo people, man? Konnichiwa, o genki desu ka? Where are you at? Genki desu. I'm not making fun of their language, by the way. I just said hello, how are you in Japanese?
I'd want to know how accurate that is.
What?
What you just said.
Oh, ask a Japanese person. Konnichiwa, o genki desu ka? And then you would say, if you say, I'm fine, you say genki desu.
Gang. Never mind.
Genki desu.
Gang.
Genki desu? Is it
I
genki
say
desu
gang
or
gang.
genki desu?
That's how I say it, but
O genki desu
I
ka?
say gang gang.
O genki desu ka?
I say gang gang.
Genki desu. Anyway.
Anyways, that's gonna be our episode of the coffee experience. My name's Isaiah.
No, I want to thank all the different countries. This was my final outro, bro. This was the final outro. You guys helped motivate my son to get back on the microphone. And I just want to thank you guys for listening to the show from all over the world, and spread the love of the Coffee Bean Experience.
I'm so dead.
Spread the love of the Coffee Bean Experience, because we help each other. And so I think one of the things that
spread the love, cuz.
Spread the love, cuz. So one of the things I wanted to say is we help each other. What are you doing, bro? They can see you. That's kind of cool. Do that. Do that. You're going to hurt your other hip, bro. We'll do an update on his hip. He's in therapy, physical therapy again, for another hip fracture of the same hip. Yeah. So anyway, spread the love of the Coffee Bean Experience. We need you to share, and hopefully we could start making money, and then I don't have to worry about finances in 3 months.
That'd be dope.
That would be dope, actually.
That'd be dope.
I don't know if I could be a full-time talk show
Dude, I'd be down to do this all day.
Really?
Yeah, bro. This would be dope.
You know the content we'd have to come up with?
Dude, I'm down.
You don't help with any.
Gang, gang.
You don't help with any content.
You didn't come up with this. We just went with the flow.
No, I actually did.
Okay, but we need to end this episode.
Fine, but
I've tried to end it 5 times.
could you imagine doing content all day long every day?
That'd be dope. You get tired of it, but I think it'd be dope. Okay, so this has been the Coffee Experience.
Spread the
Thank
love.
you. Spread the
Share
love.
the love. Thank you
Share
for
the
invigorating
love.
my son. And thank you for tuning in and listening. I hope you let your friends know about our show.
Yes,
and
please.
We will have much more content coming out more regularly. We won't take 6 weeks off, maybe a couple weeks, depending on the whole COVID madness. But thanks for listening to the Coffee Bean Experience. My name's Dave.
My name is Isaiah.
Dave.
See ya later.